Welcome, fellow freaks, geeks, and nostalgic peeps, to my channel, Slime and Slashers, where, yeah, we talk about everything from Nickelodeon slime to horror movie slashers, but plenty of stuff in between, including books. Today is a book adjacent video yet again. It is a journal flip-through video. I have designed my very first reading slash life journal. It's kind of also a memory journal because I'm keeping ridiculous memories in here. As you'll see, some of this in here is unhinged, just so that you know, just so that you have some kind of warning, because I do have some quotes and some things from sprints, and all of that stuff is just bonkers, off the wall, weird stuff, so excuse me, you'll see that in the flip through, but I'm very, very excited. I did just do a flip through of my 2023 binder. So I did a binder last year. I do still have a Trapper Keeper, so it's a binder of sorts, and I'm going to use that for some things this year, but not as much because I made this journal. So I do have some things in the binder slash Trapper Keeper, but I'm going to primarily use this journal, and I'm so excited to show you guys because I never thought I could do something like this, and I'm so happy with how it's come out. Now let's go to the short intro. When we come back, we'll be into the flip through. Welcome to my very first journal flip-through video. I actually started a journal. I used to have a binder. This is the front. It's very me. All the stickers. Very, very me. Tiny turtle judging ya. Savage but sweet. I love Pee-wee, so that's there. The Office. Dead Inside. Oh yeah, Mothman, what would he do? I don't know. Then looking at the other side, the back, just put some more stickers that I really liked. This one, I like to make a lot of stickers into magnets, but this one was too big to put like on my book card or anything, so. Random Sloth. People think candy corn is gross, but I do not. Anyway, that's the front and the back. So, then let's open it up. So I also stickerified the inside, because why not? It's corn! I have a Patreon, and I call everyone there Kelsey Corns, or just Corns. So there's a lot of corn-themed things because of that, because that brings me a lot of joy. We have a lot of jokes about that. This just made me laugh, and I thought it was cute, and I just had the sticker. Another corn thing. Just some cute things, too. Mothman, I really like Mothman a lot. Just some cute things. And this is a Walter White quote, and you might be thinking, why in the heck do you have a Walter White quote? Like he's a fake fictional drug lord. Like that's not very motivational. No, but in this instance, the quote is about kicking fear in the teeth and not being afraid to do things, not letting fear like stop you. Fear is the real enemy. So I thought that was kind of inspirational. Also here, I'm just winging it, which you could apply to me doing this journal. I honestly never thought I would ever be able to make a journal. So this is unhinged as hell. So just so you know, this is unhinged. This is stuff that are inside jokes from my Patreon sprints and just regular sprints. My friend Froggy, aka Carly, I'll link her channel below. She always makes funny t-shirt designs from the unhinged things we say during sprints. So this is my beginning of the journal, looking back at 2023 and looking ahead at 2024. And our big new 2024 joke is there's this author, Richard Lehman, and he talks a lot about rumps, and I'm doing a public read-along of his books. I will link that below. It's open to everybody. I have a Discord where we talk about that and my book club books. Two separate things though, but it's both discussed on the same Discord. But yes, anyway, our big joke is talking about rumps. See, like the butts, the peach. Anyway, that's our big joke for 2024. His name's Richard Lehman. We've been calling him Dick Dangle, Little Dicky, Little Dick, Little Dicky L. Anyway, and this is from a book where these characters, these little Smurf-like characters, literally say this, so it's not me. This is me and the Ace Ventura Rhino. Anyway, this is my friend Froggy and Rum Tum Tugger. It's a whole big thing. It's all very ridiculous, so please excuse the unhingedness, but this brings me joy because it's just a lot of memories from sprints throughout 2023 and into the beginning of 2024. And it says, so it begins, like the Rump references and like the Richard Lehman read-along, so it begins 2024. My friend Vanessa made this, so. And my friend Alicia made this t-shirt. And here are some quotes, more unhinged stuff, quotes from sprints about Richard Lehman, right at the very end of the year. So I just thought it would be fun. We're beginning the year of Richard Lehman, which is documented in this journal, amongst other things. So I thought it'd be fun to put these funny quotes, and we all made funny pictures on sprints together. We literally did all of this together, randomly one day on sprints. Then into the serious stuff, I've got my goals. You know, things like read a certain amount of books of certain genres, read one Fear Street, Goosebumps, and Point Horror book a month. Not all of them, but one or the other of any of those three. Do certain vlogs, you know, that kind of thing. And here we come to our first two spreads here. We've got all the books from my book club, the Midnight Book Society. Like I said, the Discord's linked below. It's free and open to everybody. It's named after Are You for the Dark? So this is all of our book club picks for the year. I have it all picked out. We are off in December. There's actually 2 September picks. So that's September and that's September. And I'll just mark it off once we get through them all. Then here's what I was referencing, the Year of Lehman. This is a heart with a butt. It's kind of hard to see, but that's what that is. And it's fantastic. And then I have it spelling out Rumps here. I'm very proud of this. I don't know. I really loved how this came out. And after I finish each one for each month, I think I'm going to put like a tiny peach sticker like this or an apple sticker. I don't know yet. All right. Here we have, I have 2 24 books to read in 2024 lists. This is the first one, and this is Paperback from Hell related. If you don't know what that is, it's just vintage horror. There is a nonfiction book by Grady Hendrix and Will Erickson called Paperbacks from Hell, documenting the big boom of horror in the 70s and 80s. And essentially now a lot of vintage horror books are just called Paperbacks from Hell because of that nonfiction book. So these are the 24 vintage books I'd like to get to. And I just really love, the layout. And this one's a picture because it's just any book by the author Mark Morris. And I put little flames and just kind of spooky stuff. Now here is my second random 24 books to read in 2024 list. It's just random books. There's some romance, also a book by Rachel Harrison, so that's just a picture of Rachel Harrison because I just want to get to a book by her. I've never read anything from her. So more romance, we've got thrillers, we've got like a horror western here, we've got weird fiction, we've got Irish horror, so I'm very excited about this. We've even got some kind of, I think this will be more like a drama instead of like a horror book, so I'm very excited about this list. We even have middle grade here. And I just love how it looks. I made this little eye sticker, and just, I love the little birthday candles. A lot of my stickers I get from sticker books that I have like over here. And I've just been collecting stickers for years. Now I designed this in Canva. It's 2 sticker pages each. And these are the book clubs I like to participate in. I actually have more that I'll probably make a separate list for. I know I like to sometimes participate in the Pyramid Book Club, hosted by my friend Lexie, my friend Michelle, and my friend Monica, but also I like to participate, or I want to try to participate, I've never done it before, in my friend Elizabeth's brand new book club. So I'll have places where I keep track of what they're reading throughout the year, but this is some other book clubs that I like to follow. My friend Amy's, my friend Katrina's, my friend Kelly's, my friend Kitty's, and Crystal and Kelly's. This is just another design through Canva, same sizing, 2 sticker sheets, 1 and 1, and it's just to say, did I play my TBR game? Did I do a copycat vlog that month? Did I go to the library? So I already played my TBR game for the month of January, so I marked that off. This is just, I love this page, it might be my favorite. This is just like inspiration and just stuff to get me hyped up and just kind of eye candy, basically, for the journal. So we've got Pee-wee, especially because I want to do a theme. I run a readathon and a watch-a-thon. It's essentially just a nostalgia-a-thon overall, like it's just about nostalgia. And I think I'm going to decorate my room, or at least the posters in my room, to be all Pee-wee in honor of Paul Reubens, because he passed away in 2023. So that's why I've got the Pee-wee there. I'm a loner, daddy, a rebel. Also, another quote from Breaking Bad, Heisenberg, Walter White, I am the danger. I kind of feel like that's making me feel like I'm badass. Like, yeah, watch out for me. I am the danger. I love Hellraiser, so that's why he's here. I love Bob Ross. I find him relaxing and inspirational, so like a Ross. And here we've got a great Bob Ross quote. If you don't like it, change it. It's your world. And here's some more motivational stuff. It is the struggle itself that is most important. We must strive to be more than we are. It does not matter that we will never reach our ultimate goal. The effort yields its own rewards. And here's a Rocky quote that I really like. Our greatest glory is not in falling, but rising every time we fall. And this is just cute as hell. You're on a roll, and he's a little cinnamon cutie roll. And I just like a lot of these stickers. They're very cute. It's just such a great page to look at. And here I'm going to be tracking my movies watched, which I've never been able to do ever successfully, except for maybe 1 year. So I'm just going to put the name of the movie in these boxes here. And I really love, I put stickers up here, washi tape, stickers that just came from a sticker book where I have lots of alphabet letters. Here is a second spread of that with some more stickers, like an old Blockbuster sticker, Mystery Science Theater. And we've got just random stuff. I made this one from a little graphic on Etsy that was available from an artist, so I just kind of made it into a sticker. And I left more in case I watch a lot of movies, but I might not need all those. I'll figure something out if I don't need all those. I'll maybe make a spread for like one of my favorite movies of the year. And I've got a separate place for TV shows watched, and again, washi tape, just stickers for the titling, some specific TV thematic stuff. And the name of the show is going to go at the top in this box, and then how many episodes, I'm going to put a little tally mark at the bottom. So I probably won't need as much in terms of page amounts, whatever you want to call it, for this. But I did save more, just in case. I don't think I'm going to need that, especially when I'm going to be writing the tallies for the episodes. Now, this spread was definitely inspired, almost stolen, in terms of the way the design is, from my friend Lexie from Books with Lexie, so check out her journal video. I just really liked how she did like a YouTube goal with like these little boxes that were in the shape of like the YouTube logo, but she drew hers. I couldn't do it, so I just did it on Canva. But she did it similar, but she had an extra row here that she's going to use for something else. But she has the top just like this, you know, she has her goal, where she's starting at for like the first of the year, and then every month she has a space to write how many subscribers. I just put some motivational stickers. Like I said, I designed this in Canva versus drawing it because I'm bad at drawing boxes and straight lines. I've got this washi tape, which came from Paper Haunt, which I think is a great company. It's a stationery company I just started ordering from. And they sell a whole bunch of stuff, including what I'm using for my monthly stuff that is not going to be in my journal. But yeah, I love how this page came out. So thank you, Lexie, for the inspiration. And here we have a spot where I'm going to put all of my 5-star reads for the year. Again, just stickers from different places. And I'm going to put the book covers here. Kind of like similar to these pages. But I think I spaced it, yeah, I did. I spaced them close together. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 4 for the 5-star reads, I believe. I think. No, wait, 4 rows of 4. And I left a lot of room because I did give away a lot of 5 stars in 2023, so who knows about 2024. Here we have my list section. I love lists. Lists are my life, okay? So I don't know, I can't resist a good list, so this whole section is going to be lists, hence my title page here, lists, 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 lists. So I want to do different kinds of lists. They're not all done this way, all the pages, they're not all highlighted like this, but some are. So here's my little title page, and my first list is KU Reads. I want to keep track of everything. I'm about to finish this one, so I'm kind of cheating because I already put it in here, but I'm like 85% into this book, so I will be finishing this, and it is a KU read. Here we have some more general goals, not really just reading specific goals, like saving, keeping up with journaling, plan for my readathon and watchathon, Old School April. I'm doing a meetup, or hope to, in 2025. Like I said, hit 5K, and I've got more that I want to put in here too. And I think I wrote that with, this is like a sticker sheet, and no, not that marker. I wrote with the Tombow pens, or whatever these are called, which are pretty good for not smudging. Here is a section to write all the readathons I do this year. Here's just going to be where I write out without doing any highlighting, just ideas. Probably video ideas, most likely. This, I have a list of books to remember from my friend Crystal. You could check out her channel at Fiber Artsy. So specifically, these all came from her top reads of the year from 2023. So I made a whole list of that. And speaking of Crystal and others, I have a series of vlogs I'm starting this year called Copycat Vlogs, and so I'm doing one about my friend Crystal, one for my friend Kitty, one for my friend Amy, and one for my friend Alex. So all of their channels will be linked below, and I made a little section that I'm going to write what books I'm reading for these vlogs for each of them. I already wrote down Crystal's, but I put no peeking because I don't want you guys to see, and I don't want Crystal to see. Here is going to be more books to remember. It doesn't say to remember, but basically it says more books. Don't forget them, essentially. This is something I just did today, and I'm really stoked about it. So it's a list, and it's a small list of ARCs and books that I received from authors and or publishers, and a lot of them are books that are already published, but that I want to read and talk about on my channel regardless, to give them some promotion. So I made this little flap, I think it's called a tip-in, and it's a coffin. So you open it up, and there's the list. Nostalgia Mares, The Doomtown Money... Nostalgia Mares, let's try this again. The Doomtown Dummies, Wishmaster, D. Viola, which is from Tor Nightfire, that one's an ARC. Red Rabbit and Darkness Beckons, that's a short story collection. So yeah, I really love this. I really love this so much. The bone stickers came from Paper Haunts, or Paper Haunt, singular, sorry. And that's it for this front section. I'm going to use more of these blank pages for lists. I don't think I'm going to do a monthly spread for this, but I don't know yet in terms of every month for a reading month. Again, I kind of want this for like a life thing in terms of video ideas, just lists of things not to forget, maybe content notes. So then we move on to, I do have a space in case at the end of the year I want to put all 12 of my TBR pages in. I did order a really cool set of stickers that just go right into your journal and you could write your TBR out. So I think I'm going to stick it in here. And where I got those stickers I will link below. I don't have that size with me yet, so I can't put them in. But I left 12 pages for 12 months. And then once we get past those 12 pages, I have a section for every book I read this year. I want to put in the book covers. And I already read one book, Near the Bone by Christina Henry. And I left quite a bit of room because I read 200 books in 2023. Could read more or less, we'll see. I'll adapt depending, but I've got just stickers here, and here's a cool paper clip from Paper Haunt. It's like a bone. So, books read, and reading can take you everywhere. And again, I left myself quite a bit of room, and then at the very back, the very end is a test page, and I'm going to cover these up with stuff like this. So again, more shenanigans from sprints, and this is from New Year's Eve. I sprinted all night with some friends, and even my boyfriend appeared for a little bit, so I printed out some things that people made during sprints, like my friend Alicia, my friend Carly, again. So, and then more ridiculous stuff made on sprints. Please, it's all unhinged. Don't judge me, don't judge me. All right, so that is my journal, and I'm so excited because I really honestly love how it came out, and I never thought I could do something like this. In terms of monthly stuff, the reason I don't keep the months in there is because I decided to do this for months. I'm gonna have this on my desk, just handwritten for each month, and I'm gonna write, like, you know, when I'm sprinting for Patreon, when I'm sprinting publicly, video stuff, when my boyfriend is working and busy, birthdays, when my friends are sprinting. So yeah, it's gonna have lots of room for other things, and I like that this is just on my desk. And again, this is from Paper Haunt, and I'm just gonna rip it off. I also have a weekly one like this, and I also have a little to-do pad like this, so from this same place, kind of same design. So I'm very excited about that. That is what I'm using for the weekly stuff, and that's why it's not in my binder, because I'd rather not keep track of like little to-dos in here. This is for like longer term tracking, like movies and books essentially, and YouTube goals. And so it's not just a reading journal. In my opinion, it's kind of like my life, actually just like my enjoyment journal. Everything that I enjoy doing, I'm tracking in here. And I just kind of want it to be a place where I can remember things, put things in here that make me smile, that just make me happy to look at. So that'll motivate me, I think, to keep up with this, because I never thought I could freaking do a journal. So I'm so excited. Thank you guys for letting me show you my freaking journal. And sorry it's a little amateur, but it's my first time doing this, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. So I think it turned out pretty good for a first time attempt, and I can only learn and get better, so thank you guys. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I will link every single booktuber that I mentioned. I will link every single book club that is featured in the journal. I will link all the shops I mentioned, like Paper Haunt, and I did show you the sticker page, which is similar to the TBR page. It's from the same shop. I got a 2023 wrap-up page, but the TBR pages are coming from that same shop. I will link that shop down below. I am so excited for this journal, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Thank you guys for letting me. Alright guys, but for this time, that is it for me. Till next time guys, you know what you can do. Keep on killing it. Bye guys.